So you've done a competition and you've done lots of fouls, lots of no jumps. What can you do to stop that happening again? Well, in this video I'm going to show you. This happened to both Jay and Yasmin recently in a competition here in Turkey. And so we decided to do a specific workout that really addresses run-up accuracy, and that's what we're going to take a look at now. Last steps are crucial for both the long jump and the triple jump. They both require a specific positioning of the feet. We're going to look at both events, long jump and triple jump. The long jump first. Getting to the penultimate in a specific position is crucial. If you measure the distance from the board back to the penultimate, it's usually around 2 meters 10, and placing a marker there can really help with your run-up accuracy. Why the importance of the mark at 2 meters 10 back from the board? Well, if you always hit that and get an optimized takeoff from that mark, then you're less likely to foul. In fact, positioning to the penultimate can be more important than positioning to the board. It's obviously just as important to set the jump up from the third step to the second step and onto the takeoff, so we need to replicate the rhythm. If that is consistent, then again, there's less likelihood of a foul occurring. So here you're watching Yasmin through these last 3 steps consistently, really trying to be consistent, making sure that she steps in the right way to get that great takeoff and to take her momentum forwards. So you've always got to keep thinking about those 3 steps and the positioning, and in particular the penultimate step. With Jay, we worked on something slightly different. We worked on the whole run-up in terms of its phasing. So the acceleration phase, the alignment phase and the attack phase. And we used cones to structure the actual run-up so that he could get a consistency of where to put in the effort, the energy, the speed, and to accelerate so that he was going to hit the board in a consistent and rhythmic way. You need to work with your coach so that you can structure that run-up and the phasing and get the rhythm correct for you, optimized for you. It takes a lot of practice, but if you keep doing it, and I must stress that run-ups must be your key feature of your training in terms of speed work, then you will get it. The triple jump attack phase is slightly different to the long jumpers in most cases, in that you run through the last 3 steps without setting the jump up. So Jay has a tendency to overly set and to slow down and not rotate his feet into the takeoff. So the last phase of the run-up is particularly important for him, as you need to get the feet down in order to run off of the hop. So again, that's what we were working on specifically with the whole run-up and the structure. Now, we did this session at the beginning of the outdoor season when run-ups are going to be a little bit more prone to less accuracy due to the adrenaline of competitions, building up a speed and confidence. And we're going to do this for quite a few sessions in the next 3 to 4 weeks in order to really focus on that accuracy, foot placement and moving into the board correctly for both the long and the triple jump. You really need to focus on your run-ups in order to get that rhythm and that consistency. Now, I hope what I've shown you in this video will help you achieve just that. You should always break down your run-up into 3 constituent phases. So the acceleration phase, the first 6 to 8 steps, then the acceleration and alignment phase, the phase where you come up to maximum speed or optimum speed, and then the attack phase. So you've got the 3 phases. We will regularly run the first stage 4 to 6 times, then the first and second stage 2 to 3 times, and then the complete run-up with a takeoff in a training session 2 to 3 times again. So we're working on getting that replicability, that rhythm, that structure, and being able to do it over and over again. Finally, there's one other thing that you can do, and that's to time the last 20 meters of your run-up using a Freelance System, for example. So 2 10-meter sections. So what we're looking for is to see how much speed is generated in the alignment phase and then through the attack phase, and trying to get the optimum speed for takeoff. So knowing those values can help you. Now, this is something that we did do in Turkey and I've done back home in England. We're looking to see how much speed we can generate and be able to take off. There's no point in going as fast as you can through the board those last 10 meters if you can't take off. We can then work towards that as a goal and aim for subsequent training. Well, I hope the information provided in this video will help you get a much more accurate and better long jump, triple jump run-up. If you have any specific questions, then do leave them in the section below or through my other social media. And please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Swing, just swing it, swing it, swing it, up.